G'day everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and I'll show you what I've been up to. In front of you right now are, and I'll try and remember the name of the manufacturers. I might get it wrong at times, but I'll do my best. Now, I'm not going to be listing off all the colours because I use so many different colours because all these guys, there's nothing uniform about them. They're all different character figures. So the only thing you could say is that these girls have got the same red triad from Reaper. I think it's the blood red triad or something like that. So it goes from really nice dark red up to that really bright. I really like that effect. Okay, so these two strange quasi-Egyptian fantasy kind of guys here, or some sort of bizarre scorpion priestess thing, priest thing with scorpions and mummy things. It's a pure fantasy figure. I think these two might be both from Crocodile Games, that make the War Gods of Aegyptus range, I think. They're either from Crocodile Games or there might be one of them from Reaper. I'm not sure, but yeah, so very detailed, lots of chance to go full on with bright colours. A bit of a gruesome. If you look in the bowl there's an actual heart, and I've put gloss varnish on that to make it a bit more gruesome. Same on the end of the cleaver there. Yeah, so that's a bit gruesome. And then you've got this strange mummified, it was a woman, mummified thingamy with its scroll. There you go. Lots of some interesting, in contrast to the sort of dull colours of the bandages and the scroll. You've got these pops of bright colour, these violet reds and blues and stuff like that, so quite good fun. And then these two are Crooked Dice miniatures. I just did my own painted version of them. I suppose you could paint them in a kind of a white. I think they're meant to be Brides of Dracula or something like that. Well, it's from their 7TV Crooked Dice range. Use them however you like. But yeah. They've got long sort of spiky fingernails and that kind of thing. Nasty pieces of work with their fangs. So, and there they are. Be some photos at the end. So I'll just take these off. I'll pause the video and we'll bring out the first of the Black Scorpion miniatures, the Old West ones. So back in a tick. Okay, so this is the first three of the Black Scorpion miniatures. They're all resin miniatures, so they're quite lightweight and yeah, different sort of detail, I suppose, that you'd get on other types of castings. Very much hand sculpted. I believe the other miniatures, that we were looking at previously, that I think, they were all metal. Those 4 fantasy ones. Not to say this isn't, well, it's sort of fantasy Old West, isn't it? So so you've got some really interesting characters, all sort of pointing firearms of one sort or another. This is a bit of a dandy guy with his gold fob and buckles, and I gave him some sort of stripy trousers. And then there's 2 of these, give you a bit of a twirl. Anyway, there should be photos at the end with a bit more of a twirl. 2 of these sort of priest type miniatures, I guess for some sort of horror thing. They've both got big silver crosses to ward off vampires or ne'er-do-wells. So yeah, he made him a ginger with a big black hat and his big duster coat. He's got his minister's collar, but yeah. So rather than give the miniatures that I've painted big black coats or anything like that. I've gone for the more typical sort of what you see in some movies and things of the big duster coats, that sort of kind of effect. You'll see. There's one example there, but yeah, I'll pause and bring the next lot out. Okay, next up we've got three ladies from Black Scorpion, quite delicate sort of resin miniatures, but well sculpted. Plenty of dynamism in the poses. Keeps going out of focus. Should keep my hand away. I want to turn the miniatures. So yeah, nice flowing big duster coats on. And then this snazzy looking lady here, the red head with a big scarf there, and I've given her a darker, almost leather-like sort of coat, but just a different colour, a different texture. I thought there's a nice contrast. The light doesn't show it up from this angle too well, but there we go. It's a little bit better. Contrast between the flowing red hair, the light grey hat, really bright red hair, and then the darker duster coat. Yeah, I like that effect. That's pleased with that, how that turned out. So it's just got quite a pretty face on the sculpt. Turned out well. I'll bring the next three out. Okay, here's the final three that I was showing you of the Black Scorpion miniatures. Like I said, another priest type figure with a different sort of tone to his duster coat, more sort of yellowish khaki. Pleased with how it turned out. He's got black trousers and shirt and stuff underneath. I just thought that was a nice contrast. And this cool looking dude, it's got some nice sort of layered, he's got his outer jacket, and then there's another inner jacket, and then his red shirt, and then he's got his straps, and he's kind of got like a faded denim type jeans on. Yeah, quite pleased with those. They're all sort of pointing guns, most of them. I suppose that's what you get with these old West style figures. And then there's this sort of guy with sunglasses on, or some sort of dark glasses, and an unusual goatee, and a shotgun and pistol. Quite simple in some ways, the figures, but they're very delicately sculpted and cast. Nice sort of flow and movement to them. Yeah, I didn't really want to go just paint a heap of them just all in black or anything like that. I thought that could get a bit repetitive and have not as much interest, but usually I'm given a reasonably free hand with to paint them as in different ways. Sometimes I get specific instructions, and I'm happy to do those. So yeah, that's the Black Scorpion miniatures, and then we had the 4 fantasy miniatures. As well. So yeah, there's a good, what is there, about 15 or so, 15 or so miniatures, 14, 15, something like that. Yeah, so that was good fun. Lots of individual characters, and half the challenge is just looking at your paints, going through them, and trying to figure out combinations of colours that will work, and sometimes trying to get some repeat, use the colour more than once on Like for instance, the colour that sort of blue jean colour is also on this guy's scarf back here, and this girl's got jeans on as well, like a faded denim, and trying to get some sort of get the color cohesive, perhaps that's the word I'm looking for, where the colours tie together, where they repeat. The same with, there's a particular green I've used there on some trousers and a jacket and things like that that repeat as well. So yeah, I'm pleased with how they turned out, and there'll be photos at the end, and I hope you guys enjoy the pictures. And thanks for watching. Next thing, I've got them out of shot at the moment because they fill the background and be visually a bit distracting, but I haven't done any more to the hussars yet because this has been my project. The hussars are going to come back down to the desk, and I have had someone say that they'd really love me to paint the project and that they're happy to buy them. So there you go. That's given me a bit more incentive to crack on and paint them up as the second hussars, which was my plan initially. So yeah, and I'll show you how we get on with those a bit further down the track. Well, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.